Alright, game one, we're against someone from German Elite. It's a weird week this week. Slave's really hard to break, Mintberry Crunch is annoying. That's all you need to know. Not great openers, probably cycle far, unless we need to react to our opponents. There is Dougie this week, so something to be aware of. Alright, my opponent's just dropping 2 fighters behind the new kid, and then Slave at midline giving me positional advantage. That's quite fortunate for me. So we will draw all the way to our side. There goes the Hyper Fire, but my opponent doesn't actually manage to get to my new kid, so it was a bit of a waste there. So drop a couple of fighters, drop Mintberry Crunch, and now we need to try and break Slave, which we can do with Mintberry Crunch, so that's happened successfully. Slave's going to go down. I dropped Disarray, and Slave died before Disarray actually travelled there, so the lava dropped, but Disarray didn't go over to him. Right, and there we go. We've taken out the Bounty Hunter Kyle with the Mintberry Crunch. We've boosted the wrong unit. I didn't mean to boost Stan, but it doesn't really matter. I think I've won here already. I don't think my opponent can actually stop this at all. So that should be the first game. Yep, nice and easy. Alright, we've got the Wolf from 420 Get High 420. Very subtle name there, guys. Well done on the subtlety. Right. If I don't need to react, I will poke with hamsters and just rotate those. Opponent drops Slave, so we'll drop hamsters just to put some pressure on them to drop something in front of Slave. They don't do that. That's really stupid. Hamsters will easily take the first bar if you don't do anything about them. So now I've got Slave headed to my side of the battlefield, and again I'm just dropping fighters on my side. We've got Mintberry Crunch, so we can do like we did last time. Looks like we've now got 2 tanks on my opponent's side, so we'll drop Bounty Hunter Kyle, we'll drop the Mintberry Crunch, boost everybody. There's the opponent's Mintberry Crunch, so we need to try and put something away. I tried to drag him away with the Imp Tweak, and that worked successfully. My opponent's 2 tanks are still on the go. I'm just going to hit regen here, so that Imp Tweak is an imminent threat to that new kid, threatening both bars. My opponent drops Bounty Hunter Kyle, just completely ignoring the fact that Imp Tweak is locking onto his new kid. Right, we'll kill that with Mintberry Crunch. We lose 1 bar, and there we go. My opponent loses the 3. Ridiculous. Right, we've got Konglong from SP Elites 420. Of the SP Elites family, presumably. Right, nothing great here. Slave's a bit too fast to drop behind the new kid, so I'll just wait to see what my opponent does and we'll respond to that. So we'll start off with Poseidon's stand just to counter the Jimmy. Jimmy might potentially get a bit of splash damage on the new kid, but it doesn't matter too much. Alright, so we'll go with Slave behind the new kid. We want to draw all my opponent's units onto my side of the battlefield so we can take advantage of the new kid's zap. Right, so we try and fail to pull the Mintberry Crunch. We get the Bounty Hunter Kyle instead. We do manage to kill that. My opponent's Mintberry Crunch is still up. I'm just going to drop my own Mintberry Crunch. Hopefully mine will kill my opponent's. My opponent, meantime, has dropped Future Randy, which has just caused everybody to push back, but I've gained the positional advantage. As you can see, Randy's dead, Slave still up, still boosted, and now Mintberry Crunch is about to die. I've been quite fortunate with these games this week. My opponents have just kind of not played very well. I did practice, the deck is difficult. But yeah, my opponents haven't really done anything to make it hard for me, so I've just kind of got those first 2 wins by default, and it looks like I'm going to get this win by default as well. Yeah, down to the 3rd bar. Everybody's approaching the new kid. Just hit Robin Tweak there on the off chance that we need it, but we don't, and there we go, 3rd bar. Alright, easy week this week, I guess. See you soon.